Grand Rising. Today is a Monday. It's actually the day of the moon. And it's a rest day. By right, we're not supposed to be working on Monday, which is why most people are usually groggy on Mondays because it's the day of the moon. It's ruled by Yemoja, the ancestor Yemoja, and the moon. It's with water, and you're supposed to be resting. That's why you are always groggy and don't like Monday. Most people who work have the Monday blues. They're usually tired. Anywho, these people have you operating out of the natural laws of the universe and natural rhythm of your body. It's you who have to break the cycle. Anyhow, let's go into the first thing I'd like to touch on. Why are we in Jamaica? We have a fiber optic cable going right around the whole island, right around the island, which is why you have them building the government building these call centers right around the island, because call rates and telecommunications is supposed to be cheaper. Telecommunications and internet is supposed to be cheaper than what it is that what we're paying than what we're paying right now, because we have a fiber optic cable around it, which was built from years ago and under PJ Patterson government, to be exact, from his time, which is why we should not be paying this, and we've been paying higher fees since from them time there. It has even lower down, so it's these successive governments have been doing it. Both of them have been doing it where they're charging these exorbitant fees for internet service and telecommunications, knowing that your money, your taxpayer money, was used to build to establish the telecommunication, the fiber optic cable right around the island. Your money, your taxpaying money was used to do that, and your tax money is being used to build these call centers that you should be benefiting from. Instead, they will tell us, say, yes, you're getting job, but how much are you really getting from it? And on top of it, the internet bill should be lower. Digital and cable and wireless, or what do call it, Lime or Flow, they will charge you first and will tell us, say, it's $4,000, $5,000. By the time you look and you go do 2 3 months of the service, you see $9,000, some big money have come, $7,000, $9,000. This is how they them trick people. And when you're going now, you see that them set up call rate gone up. Them tricky. They're thieves. And all these people do is suck the energy of the people. You understand? This is they're sucking on the energy of your people. You should not be paying. We Jamaicans should not be paying so much money for internet bill, knowing that we have a fiber optic cable around the island, which is why so many offshore companies are establishing their call center. That their company will be way over all over the world, somewhere far. But when you call their company, it's Jamaicans picking up the phone. You understand? And then when they're done, so in other words, we are paying exorbitant fees and they're offering cheaper call rate and internet services to these offshore companies. So these people are draining our energy. You understand? Draining our energy vampires. But I'm not worried. You know why? We're in the age of Saturn. We're in the age of Aquarius, ruled by Saturn. The ancient ruler of Aquarius is Saturn, and Saturn is no joke. And whatever they take from the people, Saturn will ensure that they give it back, and they will have to. She will take it from them. So all who feel like said them can build up building, do all type of stuff. When Mama Saturn strike, she will strike them wicked in their finances, and they will have to give it back, whether by force or they're willing to have to give it back. But this cannot be happening. We should not be paying these exorbitant fees in internet services and telecommunications. Hell no. Yeah, and one other thing I downloaded from Spirit was we need our, and I jot it down here. because I downloaded it. Thank you, Mama Oshun. Hold up your hands with the rain. Yes. Like I told you before, Africa will be the next superpower, the world superpower, not China, like what they're telling you. And we need our African leaders and the people of color, the golden race, to grasp that concept, because that's where the world is moving to. And there's no if or but or maybe. That's where we're moving to. And the African continent must be borderless. The Caribbean islands must be borderless, but at least they at least have the CARICOM passport, even though they still give problem. However, we need for Africa to become borderless. You understand? They establish one passport for the whole of Africa, because Africa will be the next world superpower. You understand? And we need our African leaders to unite together, to unite the continent. You know, I'm not coming out of this rain here. I'm not come out of it. I'm not coming out of it. I'm sitting in it. I'm not coming out of the rain. I'm sitting in this energy. I'm telling you. I'm not moving, Mama. Mama Ocean, I'm not moving from underneath your rain today. I'm sitting, because right now I'm actually grounding my feet. And I'm sitting in the rain. So I'm grounding my energy and sitting down and getting some of the energy. So I'm not moving. So I'm going to speak just the same. Because I bathe in the rain anyhow. So I don't mind it. Right? So what I downloaded, Africa must become borderless now and create a passport that will be used for all countries on the continent. No country, no country must be excluded, right? So no country must be excluded, you know, from the, just like when they did the CARICOM passport, they excluded Haiti, I think, and Cuba when they first had the CARICOM. That will not be happening for Africa. And eventually they will have to include Haiti and Cuba into the CARICOM passport, because Jamaicans do it, where the Haiti and Dominican Republic is on one island, one masaland, and the whole Caribbean is being trained to like Dominica. They put the narrative with the governments, they prefer the Dominican Republic, the lighter side, because the whole island of Haiti and Dominican Republic is called Hispaniola. And we will show love to they tend to show love to the Dominican Republic and then leave out Haiti, 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 the same thing. And you know, Cuba is our closest neighbor, and they show love to Cuba. Most Jamaicans love Cuba, but they won't like the Haitian, because this thing about Haitian being a voodoo island. You know, the Jamaicans are like, oh, and this always happened to them because earthquake, which was being orchestrated by the secret society, and they can't stop Haiti from rising. Nobody. And let me tell you, Africa, we must trade. We must begin to trade with the the Caribbean, and make sure you include Haiti and Cuba, because they've placed embargoes against. Well, she's coming down on my phone. Mama Oshun. Mama Oshun and her rain. Not a problem. Yes. I'll sit right here. I'll sit under my washroom. Right. And when they did the CARICOM first, the CARICOM set up CARICOM, Haiti was actually excluded. No, that's not going to be business as usual. It's not business as usual. And Haiti is Haiti voodoo practice is actually their spirituality. Why should we hate spirit? That's our spirituality or their natural spirituality. You understand? Anything that having to do with us or we naturally they came and saw us with our indigenous practices, they demonize it and put it down and tell you, oh, it's this and it's bad, and they themselves go behind and practice it. You understand? And demonize your spirituality and pushing for them religious practice with foolishness, low vibrational spiritual practices that them have you under, and religion. And religion is man-made with man-made rules, because we never come to live underneath people's rules and regulations. We came here as cosmic beings to live out our divine purpose and divine purpose and divine destiny. You understand? So I'm urging Africa to become the African leaders to establish a relationship with each other where Africa become borderless and have like one passport for the whole of Africa. You understand? Much like what they did with CARICOM, but better, because you will not exclude any countries like how they exclude Haiti. You understand? Because Haiti is Papa Legba, the Orisha Papa Legba rules Haiti. And Papa Legba don't joke. And funny enough, when America celebrate Halloween, they're actually celebrating Papa Legba's energy. So you see, they say them um they demonize voodoo and Haiti, but yet still, yet still they they celebrate the culture with Halloween, because Halloween is actually Papa Legba's birthday they're celebrating until they say it's Halloween. So you have to be careful of the narrative that these evil people push off. Even Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is actually the birthday of the Orisha, Obanani. And Obanani, she's the cook of the Orisha. She rocks her hair. If you can look up and read up about Obanani, you will know. And Obanani's birthday, they celebrate Obanani's birthday as Thanksgiving. You understand? So these holidays with them is actually your ancient, and that's why it resonates so well with us, because it has to do with our ancient practices and our orishas. So that's why it resonates so well with you. Now we have to make sure so you break the concept when I'm tell you, so don't sell it for tell you that it is this and that. They use as another way, but them harvesting the energy of these orishas. But it's their time finish. You understand? Papa Legba's birthday is being celebrated in America as Halloween. You understand? And then when Haiti celebrate them tell them so them are evil and it's wicked. We have to love we have to love our neighbors. When we must love Haiti, because remember Haiti liberated all of us. You understand? They liberated us because they wanted to fight to take over, and Toussaint stood strong for us, right? This he stood strong. So because them come here and see the people them, and not no more than Toussaint. How they tell you how it went is not exactly how it go. Like I said, there was no slavery. Come, I want to take over the island. And of course Toussaint fought them off and fought very strong. So we have to celebrate our people who fought for us to ensure that we're liberated and we're not under no control, even though people put themselves under these control with these religion. You understand? And demonize their own spiritual practices, because nothing is wrong with voodoo. It can be used for good and bad. Just like how they use their Christianity to do good and bad, and mostly bad, because guess what? Not even good. They've gone around kill and do all type of things. But I know people, it's not everybody who go to the churches are wicked. And I understand that I'm not going to say that they're bad. You understand? Because they have good intentions. Not everybody that is in church is wicked. You understand? It's just that they are blind to the fact that what is happening with their energy is being used Not everybody that go to church and I say Greenwich Town Church of City, yes, sir. Let me are wicked. All of them. I'm talking other people who genuinely are in the worship. And not everybody is going to know how to stand in their power. Some people are going to have to go to church. Some people will go to church, because that's how they are. They're big program and they won't break from the programming. But we don't love them any less. If they don't get it this lifetime, they will get it another lifetime. However, we know who knows better do better. You understand? So like I said, Africa will be the next superpower. We need for Africa to become borderless. Africa must become borderless. No passport to move through Africa. Africans must be moving without any form of passport. Without any form of like this a passport can go there so or whatever you. We need for all of Africa to be moving with each other. You want to go to Tanzania, going to Egypt, they're supposed to go freely. You know, one passport for all of Africa, because Africa will be the next world superpower. Um, and the logistics of Africa needs to be developed. You understand, and as well as the transportation. Because the reason why I said Africa trading with the Caribbean and the logistics need to be developed. You understand? You see how easy it is to get things from North America, even from China to Jamaica. It is not as easy for Jamaica to Africa and from Africa to Jamaica. Yet I tend to go through a lot because I've bought things from people in Africa, and it goes through. Yeah, the logistics for it is very expensive, and it goes. You understand? So we need for easier the logistics between these countries, these regions, I should say, should be cheaper and easier, more accessible to the people. You understand? Get you? I hope you understand what I'm saying. And Papa Legba, I need to say to the Haitians, because I send love and power to the Haitian, to our Haitians neighbor. Papa Legba is in full control, and your country will be back on top as it was in the beginning. So shall it be in the end. Your country is coming right back on top. Papa Legba will ensure that. And the Asians who are now there, you're going to stand in your power, because Papa Legba said to tell the Haitians to stand in your power, because we're coming right back on top, because they're coming right back on top. So I send my Haitian brothers and sisters love, and I also send my Cuban brothers and sisters love, because no longer nobody now that any embargo for lift up all of them something for lift up, because you're not going to have these countries oppressed for too long. It's over with. All of that has been lifted. You understand? All of it has been lifted, and it's going to manifest physically as well. Enough is enough. We will not oppress these countries anymore, and other countries who are under oppression be lifted up, because all of that, this earth is moving in 5D and beyond. She is ascending, and all those low vibrational energy of embargoes and holding countries down and all that, not going to rock it. That's not gonna rock it. You understand? Like I said, it's the return of the golden race, and we are moving to the golden force of the sun and the whole cosmos, because it has been cosmically set for Africa to be the next world superpower, and there's no little the earthly force can't stop that, because as above so below. Oh, and for those who would ask me, do I worship anybody? No, I do not worship anybody. Like I said, I will not give away my power to anyone or any force outside. There's no force outside that is not within me. You understand? So I don't worship anybody, but I honor my benevolent, notice I said benevolent, ancient, cosmic, and Nubian ancestors, right? I honor my ancestors, and I honor the universe. I give thanks to the universe. Like I said, the creator spirit is within us, so I don't need to worship anyone, because the creator spirit is experiencing 3D earth through you and I. You understand? So I don't worship anything outside of myself. And like I said, you have guides and protectors. Some have more than some, and they will guide and protect you along the way. And we need for the African leaders that and Africa to start acting like they're the world superpower, because been it's already set in the cosmos for them to be the next world superpower. And because it's already set on the astral realm, spiritually, it will be set physically, in the physical form. Africa will be the next superpower, and she will unite with her children, especially in the Caribbean, Central America, and South America, and by far the whole world, yes. However, her children, there must be strength between Africa and their children, because the whole world will become African anyways. They can't stop that. It's already been aligned. So, like I said, our African leaders need to establish. It's about time we have flights from the Caribbean, not just in Jamaica, Cuba, Haiti. All these Caribbean islands should have flights going directly into countries in Africa, and coming up from Africa as well directly to the Caribbean, because you are not far from us, and it's about time we establish that. We need to establish that, the logistics of that, and the transportation as well. Air travel, air travel between Africa and the Caribbean should long have been established long ago. You understand? We need to do that because we're linking with the motherland. We must link with the motherland. And oh, yes, Jamaica, like I said, because I will see people and they will ask me questions and I will answer. But let me tell you again, there was never any slavery. Slavery is a lie. It was meant to deter your mind, to let you not rule the earth, to have you in your lower form, to have you mentally trapped. If we look at us now, you see how we are now, how we're very defiant and we're not, some people will comply, we're not compliant, you know, how we are. And we are the watered down version of the set has been watered down. You really feel like say you being the watered down version of your ancestors, and you can be enslaved right now. You really feel like them could have enslaved the original one them before? You crazy? Those people were cutting people head off. You crazy? They were killing them. They were killing these colonizers. They made up that slavery story, put it first in the basic school come up. That's why them have people like the kids them call them auntie this and miss this. Them having this submissive way from you a little bit. We have to break that stigma, this submissiveness. Auntie this, Mr. That. The colonial mindset. You know, Jamaica is so colonial that if you go outside and you're into like sleeveless or so, them don't even want you in the courthouse of Jamaica in a sleeveless, because they think they're and if they're in a button up shirt, them off Jamaica is so hot and them still in a jacket and tie. Jacket and tie. Jacket and tie in the heat. And vest and this put this one bag of jacket and all them something in a heat. Tropical weather we live in I know, and people are dressing like them living in England for go work. You understand? And when them hot and miserable, them take it up on you. And that's how they want people dressing. You can't go in at the courthouse in a or anywhere. Most of these public places, them telling you, oh no sleeveless. No this, no that. Oh you can't come in here without this and without that. Hospitals are the same thing. You must be in a, you must always cover up. Cover up completely, whole sleeve and arm and all type of things. So them have this colonial mindset that needs to change. That needs to be changed. At one time, even natural hair wasn't even acceptable into not even the banks them. Now those things are taking its way out. I'm sure probably my hairstyle would be acceptable into the bank right now. I don't know. But anyway, I break all of that. So I'm into my own, I stand in my own power and I'm wearing my hair how I like, and I love my hair natural. I've been natural for years now. Years. Because I can't take the cream in my hair because it give me a headache. I couldn't take that. Yes. But I'm giving my 2 cents, and for thank you all for listening, and thank you for sharing the information, and thank you for the love that you sent me. I deliberately turn off the comments so that I'm I deliberately turn off the comments, right? Because we don't want to focus too much on commenting with arguing, people saying, oh, people arguing with people, like people arguing with people in the comment section them sometimes. So I'm not going to be condoning that. So I just turn off the arguing. Certain people don't argue with people about religion and all those things. We don't want that. So what I see all the love, I get it. And when I come out on the road, people tell me, and I'm very grateful for my videos being shown and people being receptive of it. I'm very grateful for you, and I just hope that you will set yourself mentally free. I know the information that I give you, telling you that they're about their religions, it's because you've been programmed since birth. You know, from your birth, them carry God church, and according to them Christian and all them something there. You're already Christian, and you know damn Christian from no damn church. You understand? Eventually, I'll show you how to christen your children. Yes, because I know how to christen your children naturally with the sun. And um, ooh, the sun is back out. So this is sun and the rain playing upscotch today. But I love it. I'm all for it. I am all for it. Yes, so you don't need I know when I give out the information to tell you that how the religion work, people will be like, oh, it be because they've been programmed for so long about religion. It may be hard to break that connection. It takes a while. It's not going to be easy, but eventually it will. It will. It will. Like I said, turn to the sun, turn to the moon, turn to the earth, and ask them to break that spell, that religious spell over you, and ask them to give you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and ask them to give you your divine purpose and your divine destiny. See the beautiful sun? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. hmm And I can't, let me tell you something. They have, since I'm giving out information, everybody miserable, but I don't care, especially over there, so, because I'm revealing everything about them, but I don't care. I'm here to speak my truth. I won't want vex till no boss. But no longer am I keeping silent. If you're stepping on my toe, I have the right to put my foot and say you're stepping on my toe. I've been stepping on my toe for a long time now. You've all been stepping on my toe for a long time now. And it's my time to speak my truth and to set those who are mentally trapped, to set those free as well, because I know I'm not the only one who go through this. You understand? And I send love to each. I send love to each and every one. And remember to vibrate in love. Forgive for your healing, and let the and I'm not trying to turn the other cheek on, because if they know religion and over the years I've turn the other cheek. Forgive for your own healing. But remember, remember now, you vibrate in love. And those who are doing the evil, they are going to fall in the very pit that they dig for you. And they I'm not telling nobody to turn the other cheek and turn the idiot for nobody. No. If the right hand offend, you have all by all means to cut it off. You understand? By whatever means necessary. However, we vibrate in love. Love be our guide. Toodles, Jamaica. Toodles to the rest of the world. Until next time, take care.